Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Valsa, and today I thought I'd bring you a little tutorial on the whole Reliquary system because it had me super confused when it first came out, and I had to do a bunch of testing to figure out what was going on here. So let's talk through it here. Alright, so they added the Reliquary system, and this is sort of like a buff and encouragement to get more city skins. And first of all, how do you activate how do you even get to the Reliquary system? Well, just go to your town hall here, click on the bottom button here. And you'll see to the right here that there's something called activation status, and this one's currently inactive. So you click on inactive, and it takes you to the Reliquary screen, right? So I've got nothing activated right now. Just I want to show you a few things, but this will have all the city skins you have. You can see the ones that I have and that I don't have, both legendary and epic. And you can activate up to 5 of these, and you can activate it and deactivate it as much as you want, as frequently as you want. There's no cooldown here. Okay. So that's how you get to the screen. How does it work? Okay, so first of all, whatever city skin you have on, it still gives you that same buff, right? So I have the Flames of Heaven city skin on here. This is the Cav attack skin plus 10%. So this is what I have active, and this is currently giving me the buff, even though the Reliquary for it is inactive. And how can you check that out? You go back to the city skin, you click this right button here, which gives you your buffs. You scroll down through it, and you'll eventually get to Knights, and you'll see City Theme plus 10%. That's where I'm getting the plus 10% attack. Okay, so back to the Reliquary. Let's activate this skin. What does activating it do? Well, legendary skins, and we'll asterisk there for a minute, will give you plus 2% attack for every one you activate. So I have 3 legendary skins. Let's activate all 3. That'll give me a total of plus 6% attack. These stack. Alright, so those 3 legendary skins, they all stack in terms of their activation bonus, so I got a plus 6% from all 3 of those, but I don't have any more legendary skins, so what do? I have to go down to the epics. Epics I'll give you plus 0.5%, so I can go ahead and activate 2 of those. It doesn't really matter, I'll activate whatever. Now I've got a total of 7% bonuses. Now these other city skins that I've activated, they do not give whatever their attribute bonus is. Only the one I have displaying gives that bonus. So Night Rose here, which gives me 13% infantry defense because I have the little crown for it. It's not active right now. Same thing with Brave the Storm. Same thing with these 2 down here. I'm not getting any of those bonuses. And you can see that, right? Go back here, right? So I had the infantry defense. I'll go down and check my infantry defense bonuses. You can see I have no city skin bonuses for infantry defense, right? Because the one I have activated is Knight's attack, city theme plus 10%. The Reliquary system basically just gives you that either plus 2% if you have the legendary skin, or plus 0.5% if you have the epic skin. You can't stack attribute bonuses. The attribute bonus is only the one you display. Okay, a couple weird things here. So I have this activated now. I want to go back to the Reliquary. I click on it. It doesn't do anything. I figured this is just a bug. So whenever you have a skin activated, it won't take you to the Reliquary. So I need to go to something that's inactive, and that'll take me back there, but whatever. That's just a little bug. I'm sure they'll fix that pretty soon here. So like I said, all legendary skins give you that plus 2% Legion attack. All epic skins give you plus 0.5% attack. These all stack together, so obviously the best you can do is plus 10%. There's one exception here, and it's not in the game yet, but it shows you it up here. The Garden of Eternity. All right, here's the attributes, Legion attack and train speed. The activation status gives you plus 2% training cost reduction. Okay, I don't know that this is officially confirmed yet, but like with virtual certainty, this city skin, this is going to be the prize for winning the Row League, right? And how do we know this? Basically, they did essentially the same thing in Rock, a very similar system where winning the Rock, equivalent of Row League, got you a training reduction city skin. So I'm certain when the Row League, and they've announced it, when it comes out, if you win that, you're going to get this skin as a prize. Okay, other than that, like all the activation statuses in the Reliquary, they're all the same. Legendary gives you plus 2% attack. The epics give you plus 0.5% attack. So if you haven't done so already, go into your Reliquary, activate 5 skins. Certainly activate any legendaries you might have, and then once you run out, fill it out by activating any epic skins you have. It does not matter. You don't need to match up like if you're going out with Cav marches. You don't need all Cav skins, right? It doesn't matter in the Reliquary. It only matters what city skin you display in terms of the type of troops you'll be using. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a demonstration here. I'm going to go into my Reliquary again. Like I said, I got to click on an inactive one, and I'm going to deactivate everything, all right? So everything's off, right? But I'm still displaying the city skin, the cat skin, so I still have that buff here. Let's just check it, make sure. Knights attack, city theme plus 10%. And I'm going to do a fort. Okay, nothing too exciting there, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my Reliquary and activate the maximum number of city skins. So I have 3 legendary skins. So that's 2%, 4%, 6%, and then finishing off with a couple epics. Doesn't matter which ones I choose. 6.5%, and a total of 7%. And now I'm launching another rally. Everything else is the same. I'm just going to show you the difference in Legion buffs between the 2 rallies to show you the system actually does work. Okay, again, nothing too exciting there, but let's just take a look at the 2 reports. The first report, the one where I had no buffs on, let's take a look here, Legion buffs. My Knight's attack is 187.2%. Now I should have 7% higher, so that should be 194.2 on this one. Let's take a look. Yep, 194.2. All right. All right, so that's the Reliquary system. That's how you get there. Otherwise, not too bad, not a quality of life problem. You still have to change city skins depending on what you're fighting with, but otherwise not a big deal. So, like I said, when this first came out, it was really confusing to me, and I wanted to put out this video to, maybe explain it, maybe simplify things for some people. So I hope this was some help to you all. So anyway, that's all I got for today, and until next time, you stay classy, Belron.